80.
Behind the toilet in grandma's basement. I wanna ask him if he'll be
man in the stairs. He kinda looks like Dan Bongino. Grandma tries to tell me not to go down there, but I would be safe with Dan Bongino. I wanna be at the RNC. I wanna be like Dan Bongino. I wanna be at the RNC. I wanna be like Dan Bongino.
Welcome, chat room, to this Sunday stream. What the fuck? What the hell? Is this allowed? What the fuck? How's it going, everybody? I hope you've all had a good Sunday. It's hang on a second. No, okay. I thought, for some reason, I thought today was Mother's Day. That's incorrect. Hope you all had a good Sunday. I could not wait until Tuesday. I could not wait until Tuesday. So here we are. We are playing more Last Defense Academy, or rather, the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Alright, I need to lower my fucking microphone. There we go. I might sound a little different. I took off some of the post-processing on my microphone. In voice meter, because I just realized that I realized earlier that I already have post-processing going on in OBS, so having both of them on at the same time is a little unnecessary, a little overkill probably. So hopefully I sound okay. Right this second, I just beat Last Defense. I hope you enjoy it. That can't be true. There's no way. I'm assuming you mean that you just got an ending, right? I'm assuming that means you just got an ending. I really hope that's the case. I really hope that's the case. Like the main route? Well, that's just the thing, Perp. That's just the thing. According to the advertising, those sons of bitches over at 2Kyo Games created a game where they're all the main route. They're all equally viable. This is the ride. So yeah. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to play. I have heard literally. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I have heard literally nothing but praise. I have heard nothing but praise for this game. It's wild. It's wild. I'm so excited. So we will be playing from where the demo left off. I played the demo in February. I played the demo in February, and the demo was of the first 7 days of 100. As far as I know. So we will be starting from day 8. Clear Obscure Expedition 33 Son or 100-line Last Defense Academy daughter. God, can I kill myself? Like one is either some new unforeseen kind of pervert, and the other is French. So I really, it's really hard to weigh which one I would rather have. I don't think I have anything else to say. I guess I could hang on. I have to let my cat, my lovely animal, out of the room. There we go. Hi Alfred. Um, let's let's get started here, shall we? As you can see, we still have the donation goal at the bottom, for a Nintendo Switch 2. We're 1% of our goal of $1 million. So hopefully, you know, I like our odds. So, hopefully you guys can help make this, a reality. Um, really excited, really excited to play, Donkey Kong. It's like rounding up to. Yeah, no, it literally I think any donation would have put it at 1%, even though that's not even fucking close. Not even fucking close to 1% of $1 million. Um let's get started, shall we? I'm gonna press. Oh wait, it's not gonna show up on screen because I hid the fucking thing. God damn it. There we go. You get to see those little fucking things for a second. So yeah, the story. Story of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. There, our characters were in some fucking, it's the loudest game I've ever made. Sorry. Let me put that there. And then I'll lower it on my end. Hopefully that should be better. Are you continuing from the demo? Yes, I'm continuing from the demo. If you want to watch the first 7 days of 100 Line Last Defense Academy, you can go on my VOD channel where I uploaded my playthrough of the demo. All 5.5 hours of that. So yes, we will be continuing from that, starting from day 8, and however much progress I make tonight is however much of this game you are going to see me play of it on stream. Like I said, this is not a stream series. I will not be playing it anymore after this. Oh shit, why is my controller not? Oh, I'm not. Okay. Okay, yeah, here we go.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
Close enough. Welcome. I missed you. I missed you so much, you Homer Simpson sounding motherfucker.
Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Isn't he dead? Yes. So for those who missed it, and you're getting the extremely briefest of brief summaries. Our character, was in a residential area called like the Tokyo Residential Center or something. It was this big dome that everybody was living in. Shit went to hell in a handbasket. We now find ourselves the complex. I played this shit in February, perp. Shut the fuck up. we find our, we find ourselves trapped with a bunch of other people in a school by this fucking thing here, Sire, who said that we need to fight for 100 days to protect humanity. And after 100 days of service at the last Defense Academy, we could go home. Things have already gone wrong. This fucking thing is dead. We found this thing in a garbage can, cut up into pieces. Right after he told us that he was going to tell us everything that he could about why we're here and what we're doing. So that's a really good sign. So it's awesome. So let's see what's going on.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
The reason that we are still seeing this fucking thing, even after death, is because these are all pre-recorded.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric
I assume.
enemy.
Even with Sire gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on now that we're on our own. Takumi Sumino. That's our guy's name. I wanted to say it before. But I didn't remember it. I didn't remember it. All I remembered was the nickname that his not girlfriend gives him, Taki. So at first when I was like Taku, I was gonna say like Takuya, I think. And I was like, nope, that's incorrect. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. All I can think of is Tak, you're back. All right. So let's take the scenic route. Duh. Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly. You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shoma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Fuck. Hang on. Oh, Talk, you're back. Sorry, I'm back. Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no. That means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Damn it, we were so close, man! We were so close! Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. Here I thought I'd found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Brother, like, enough, man. Stop. To the first floor. That's the dash button. Cafeteria. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Siri's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Huh? What? Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Hiroko clearing her throat. Let me clear my throat. Just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Sire is a bitch-ass motherfucker. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiroko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet? Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sire barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. +0? It's the same, but a process has occurred. Ato proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrist right across their stomach. Are they cutting their wrists or their stomach? Never mind. I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true or if we'll still get to go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. It's depressing me now, man. Wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Sirei could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirei's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Huh? Hiriko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping into the conversation so casually, I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to what? I said, I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirei's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no! Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. War? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Fight. The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hiriko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. Cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Yeah, no, the vibes would for sure be different. Oh, also, thank you, Misty Weather, for resubscribing. For 19 months at tier 1, on like day 29 or some shit. This game kind of goes hard. That's what I'm fucking hearing. That's what I'm fucking hearing. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. I'm sure that this will continue to work. I'm sure this will work out just fine. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Hiriko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Free time! Alright, so we got free time. Who could I hang out with? I can't hang out with you. I don't know if I want to, though. Ito. I can finally hang out with new people. I can hang out with Darumi. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna hang out with Ito. I hung out with Darumi like every fucking day during the demo. Those were the only two people, like, it was like her and what's his fuck? Takamaru. Oh, Takami. Would you like to study with me? This motherfucker for sure in the version of this in the timeline of events where everything's different and there is a stream of this game. This is for sure a Robbie character. This is for sure a Robbie character. This guy has an illness or something, right? See, illness could be, I was thinking like robot. I don't know why. For whatever reason, robot came to mind. Like, he could be covering every inch of his body because he is immunocompromised. Or he could be covering every inch of his body because he's all fucking mechanical. We're gonna study with Ato. You're always so serious. What are you studying today? Lately, I've been looking into the history of the scythe. Uh-huh. A hemoanima takes the shape of a scythe, so I thought I should brush up. The history of the scythe? Is that even remotely interesting? The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think. Oh, God. He's talking about rabbit holes. It only gets more interesting the more I research. They were originally for agricultural purposes, but then came to be used as a weapon during revolts. So you see, that's why those in power at the time couldn't forbid anybody from owning a scythe. Thus, scythes started to be seen as religious symbols. Now, the thing about scythes in the modern day is Ato excitedly shared his knowledge of scythes over the course of several hours. Oh, God. Oh, God. Many such cases. Button. Wrong button. Right button. We'll go to the training room. Yeah. Dev, if you had to talk about a topic for several hours straight, what would you pick? I don't think I could do that. Several hours straight? I don't think I could do that. I had to? Good question. See, that the problem is that I almost feel like I feel like I am the worst person to answer what I feel like I would be the best to talk about, because any topic that I think of, I feel like I'm immediately like, no, someone definitely could talk about this more than I could. A conversation. Yeah, see, that's what I meant. That's what I was thinking, the Rabbles. I have definitely talked at length in a conversation for like multiple hours. But the idea of like public speaking, like talking for that long on my own uninterrupted, I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. I could talk about how I could maybe talk for like a couple of hours about how they gotta kill Phoenix Wright in the next Ace Attorney game. Oh, there are no more. Okay. They do? Yes, they do. That motherfucker. I definitely, we like can't go into it without talking about like everything about those games. I will simply leave it at he has served his purpose. How would you kill Phoenix Wright? I straight up, I think you just I think he just gets Mia'd. I think you get it either he gets Mia'd, as in you get one case with him and then the next case he's dead, or first case of the next game is just boom. Is it case 1 or no? Definitely not case 5. He needs to die like today. he needs to die like now. I like he's gotta go. He's gotta go. And I'm not saying this because I don't like Phoenix Wright. It is not that at all. But he has to go. He has to go. We're gonna hang out with Darmy. Oh, we're gonna eat some snacks with Darby. I hate eating full meals. It's too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals. Girl. No. He'll get sick if you only eat junk. You should really get more nutrients. I don't wanna. Nutrients will just keep me alive even longer. Oh my god. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? No. Getting old is as pathetic as boring manga that just keeps getting published forever. It's better to burn out spectacularly than fade away. Oh, man. I think living a short, fleeting life is so cool. She thinks it's cool to neglect her body? I can't say I understand how she thinks. Oh, man. This is just concerning. Bing bong, ding dong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. True! Wait, he's me for real! I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. His ass was for sure watching fucking Northern Lion until 5 in the morning. And so my 8th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. His ass was watching Northern Lion play the Bazaar and getting pissed off at the way he had his board arranged.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I still imagine what it must have been like. I like to think that they just had this voice actor run through all 100 of these after another. At like fucking up and out of folks, it's time for get ready for your 97th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. I want to fucking kill myself. It's morning. Hiriko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Let's fast travel. What's everybody doing out here? Did I pass her? Oh. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning. You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. Oh no, they're all ducking her! They're all gonna... Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be awkward as fuck. They're all not gonna fucking show up to the cafeteria. They're forming cliques, bro. Everybody's still in their rooms. Oh. Alright, well. I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. Why does he run like Shaggy Rogers? It is giving a bit of Scooby-Doo. You're not wrong. It's giving Hanna-Barbera. Do the strange room. Wow, how convenient. The only people that showed up are the only people that I can bring into combat. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. What? Huh? It's like that? Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hiriko got to her feet and left, as unshakably confident as ever. Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness. Hey. It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like any Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Yuriko said, that's what being at war is all about. I get you, though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wondering how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. Worried about what else Hiroko might be planning, but it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer not to just sit around. Free time! Could hang out with her. I think I'm gonna go explore. I think I'm gonna go explore outside the school. You can explore outside the school using the fire extinguishers in the entrance hall. You can only go exploring in the morning, as it will take up the entire day. You'll be able to obtain more BP and materials as you explore. Select a maximum of 3 people to begin exploring. Now select characters that are dimmed out. Gotcha. Character has an exploration skill, creating a team. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press RB to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. That's really funny. I love this little fucking thing so much. Minerals and machines, textiles and minerals. Let's get BP. Plants and minerals. Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Move out!
Grow up. Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stopping on them will net you valuable materials. Gotta check your surroundings. Yes, sir. Let's go here. Okay, so I want to go to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Pick up black ore. It smells kind of strange. Should you really take this with you? I'm throwing that shit away. You had a bad feeling about the ore, so you decided to discard it. Nothing happened. Nothing, nothing ever happens. See a sign in the middle of your path that has an arrow drawn on it. Go to where the arrow is pointing. As you follow the way the arrow indicated, you found precious crafting materials. Seems there was a sign indicating where crafting materials were located. God sad.
I'll take this with me.
Any items you get, I'm realizing now that the only time I went outside was to look for fucking Ato. Any items you get will be converted to materials when the exploration is over. Additionally, you can only carry 9 items. Once your item slots are full, head back by selecting End Exploration. You find what looks like a pine mushroom. It just so happens you're feeling hungry. Is it okay to eat this? Ooh, ask Ato about it. Ato had seen this mushroom in a book. He said it was poisonous, but could make for a valuable material if processed. You decided to hold on to it. Handy.
I'll take this with me.
Find a large jar. There's only one thing to do at times like this. Tip it over. Beautiful seed was inside the jar. When you ate it, you felt somehow more skillful. If you arrive at a checkpoint, you'll be able to select it as a starting point in future explorations. Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints if you see locked checkpoints on your map. Cool. I'm gonna keep going. Let's go up here. Water is coming out here of the ground. Could it be a natural spring? Let's drink some water. You're feeling motivated from drinking the delicious water. Time to go all out exploring. Fuck yes. Move +3. Whoa. I like that they just put Danganronpa S in this game also, on top of everything else. We have that 20% chance. You find a tiger sleeping soundly. Strike now and you can defeat it. Probably. I'm gonna attack it. Snuck up next to... Oh, my chance! You snuck up next to the tiger, but I heard your footsteps. Takamaru's back was slashed by its claws. Yow! Your party's HP reaches 0 while exploring. The exploration will end and you will lose half of your items. When things look dicey, retreat by choosing end exploration. See a red light floating up ahead. Could it be a ghost? Follow it. You followed the ghost carefully, and when you saw an opening, you grabbed at it. Its true identity was a red crystal. Was the gem floating in the air? Got small red crystal.
We did it.
I'm always getting that crystal.
This looks quite rare.
Ooh. Okay. Find the ruins of a clock store. It's still stocked with clocks of all sizes. Some of these might have useful parts. Let's dismantle a large clock. You disassembled a large clock and you took out a magnificent gear, which should make for good crafting material.
I'll take this with me.
See a small drone stuck up a tree. You might be able to scrap it for parts. Let's climb up and get it. You managed to climb up the tree and recover the drone. It was broken, but seemed usable as crafting material. Got a barely working motor.
I'll take this with me.
I'm thinking I'll take this with me. Feel a sudden strong gust of wind. A piece of trash is flying right towards you. Grab it. Be able to catch the flying trash. Fuck yes. It was a tattered piece of cloth, possibly usable as a crafting material.
Yes!
How do you level up fire again? I don't know, actually. Can't extinguish these flames yet. I have a feeling that that is simply tied to like game progression. I have to imagine that's how they gate you from exploring certain areas of the map. Find the ruins of an old home appliance store. Some of these might still work. Open a refrigerator. You open a refrigerator and found an invader inside. What the fuck? Okay. To refamiliarize myself with the combat in this game.
We better get moving.
My turn. How's this? Broken so soon. Time to move. I'll chop you to pieces. All right, let's get started. Take this! How unsatisfying.
Let's do this!
Actually.
Good to go. Ready when you are. Rev it up. Let's go.
Do that.
Take this. All right. Let's do this.
There we go.
Say when.
When?
Now then, to business. Die!
Easy.
I'll take this with me.
Prayer is almost full. Okay, so my next venture will be my last. You find a plushie abandoned on the roadside. It looks like an invader. Sure is creepy. Rip the plushie apart. You should be able to use the remaining scraps as crafting material.
I'll take this with me.
Okay, I am now full. So let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's go home.
Oh, I guess, yeah, if I had... I could have, like, overlapped a lot more, probably.
At ease, soldiers.
With
It's
the
time to hit the
passives.
hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. It's that time again, huh? Kiriko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. They are going to get, like, locked out of their fucking dorms, out of their rooms in the morning. No sleeping, no eating, no using the bathroom. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 10. Fucking ding dong, bing bong. Whoa!
Adam troops,
Whoa,
time
wait
to
a second.
rise and
Whoa, wait a
shine.
second. He's got that shit on? Wait. Holy shit, his aura? His fucking aura?
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Whoa. Also, there's an I in leisure, just so you know.
I'll tell you all about how
Oh,
they
I
work
guess then
in
there's
person. See
there's
you
no winning, is
there?
there? No, you won't. Or will you? New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. Without Sire, there's a chance we could be here any longer, even longer than 100 days. Oh yeah, I guess I'm officially 10% into this first playthrough of 100 line. Crazy. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karuha.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. Morning announcement said the rec room and leisure lounge have been online now. Maybe I should go check them out. Did fucking She's gonna be blocking the fucking... Here goes. I deadass had to look at what her name was because I need to like relearn all of these fucking names. She's gonna be blocking the fucking door with her body, preventing people from coming in. It's like, no. If you're not gonna fight, no leisure for you. No rec room for you. There's the leisure lounge. Whoa. Dude, what? That fucking inflatable duck tube is so fucked up. Ow. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. I didn't think you were talking about me. Calm down. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time and rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. I wasn't my god, man! What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. It's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Alright, fuck me, I guess. Later. I'm going to the rec room. Oh no! No, wait! No! Fuck! Not again! No, not again! Not again! No, not again! Fuck! Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. One of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi. You scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn or hardcore arrow gaze or anything. Jesus Christ. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Siri's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Eito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words. Or small ones. Or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Oh, girl, I love you. What's up, Eito? Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. Oh my god, they really did it again. No, my god, they did it again. Fuck. Oh no, I'm gonna be fucking collecting underwear again, aren't I? Oh, son of a bitch. A gift of what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the Gift-O-Matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. Item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? No way. This pose is crazy. I gotta get out of here. I just like, nope. I had to, we gotta leave. Oh my god. Excuse me, sir. No pets allowed at this restaurant. Excuse me? That's my comrade. Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revive-O-Matic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Think giving gifts would help alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. She was still fucking posed up like a dog. That's crazy. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? Still have some free time today. What should I do next? The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. Giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Okay. Let's make some gifts, I guess. Yeah. Darts, huh? Not right now. Fuck, I actually wanted to play darts, though. Alright, let's see. Scented candle. Get air freshener to unlock. Splatter movies. Movie where monster attacks people when a certain day and day of the week align. Become a series after blowing up. Depressing arrow gay. Get notes on a depressing story to unlock. Jesus. Bookmark. Get pressed flower to unlock. Book cover. A book cover. A cover to protect books or notebooks. Also helpful when you don't want anyone to see what you're reading. Glasses stand. A place to put your glasses before you sleep. Comes with glasses cleaner to keep the lenses clean at all times. Folk song compilation. A compilation of world folk songs from all eras. Truly the cream of the crop. Kaleidoscope. Milk bottle lid. A paper seal that covers milk bottles. The design depends on the type of drink and manufacturer. People love collecting them. Pretty shell. A shell that glitters beautifully. It can be admired as it is, but people prefer to work it into an accessory. Gold bar. Promo campaign sticker. Hamster plushie. Simple toys. An assortment of simple toys. Dude, they got fucking... Wait! They got fucking Hoop and Stick! They got fucking Hoop and Stick in 100 line? It really is the best game ever made! An assortment of simple toys like bamboo swords and rubber band shooters. Fun to mess around with once in a while. Rubik's Cube. A 3x3. Can they do this? A 3x3 multicolored cube puzzle. Those who don't know the trick behind it can never solve it. Winner ice cream stick. A winning ice cream stick. Take it to the store you bought it from to get a free ice cream. But this school doesn't even have a store. Dear Sister gift box. A super cute sparkly gift box. Someone made this as a tribute to the person they want to give a gift to. It's empty. I wonder who that's for. Sturdy rubber balloons. It looks like normal balloons at first glance, but the material is very sturdy. They don't pop easily. Each holds about 10 liters. Fashionable sick pouch. Sewing kit. Barbecue kit. Festival stall kit. Fireworks set. Tool kit. A complete toolkit for any project includes wrenches, a hammer, screwdriver, and more. Festival goods. A set of festival goods such as hoppy jackets, and Uchiwa fans will excite any festival lover. Detective merch. A kit with all the bona fide detective stuff you could ever need. A notebook, a hat and a coat, a pipe, and more. Fuck, I miss him so much. Fortune-telling goods. A set of fortune-telling goods, including tarot cards, a feng shui board, and a Ouija board. Astronomical telescope. Planisphere. Tells you where you can find the constellations. They're split into color categories for some reason. Bath salts. Perfect for anyone wanting to relax in the bath. Has a soothing forest scent and moisturizes your skin. Towel. A multi-purpose towel for engineers. It's heat resistant and durable, which makes it perfect for grabbing hot metal and wiping off oils. Silicone-free shampoo. A shampoo that's gentle on hair, known to moisturize and bring out shine. Facial roller. For the beauty conscious, a quick roll on the skin will keep you looking lifted and awake whenever, wherever. Hand cream. Soothing cream to protect skin from irritation and dirt. A must-have for engineers with work with harsh chemicals. Makeup brushes. A set of brushes for more than just daily makeup. Works for SFX and full face paint, too. I just noticed the skull bar. We're not looking at these anymore. Ah! I can't believe you guys let me go that long. Toolkit. I'm gonna make a toolkit. Yeah. Wait, it takes time? And I can only give it to my fighters? Fuck, I thought I could just make it for people. Fuck! I just wasted my time. Fuck. Maybe Takemaru?
Oh, for me? Thanks, man.
Did he like it? Endurance went up by 3, mobility went up by 3. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in their report cards. And you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There is a first-time bonus for any gifts that you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Okay. Got it. Fuck. Alright, well, now I know. Let me look at the report card, actually. Bird items. Hashtag question mark, accessories. Okay, so I did not. Blank food. Blank items. Blank books. Blank tools. Blank items. Blank ornaments. Blank tools. Blank food. Got it. Let's hang out with, you know what? Let's hang out with Hiroko. Good start. Hiroko, what are you doing here? I've been busy doing administrative work on this computer. Accounting, clerical work, the list never ends. What accounting do you need to do here? What accounts? But I have to say, this computer is incredible. Its processing power is so high that it feels like an extension of me. It's as if I found the perfect assistant. I wonder why none of you managed to be as useful as this computer. Do you want me to just, like, kill myself in front of you? Like, what do you fucking want from me? Don't compare us to computers. People aren't tools, you know. Instead of whining, maybe think about redirecting the effort to make yourself more useful.
Oh.
If you manage to get as good as this computer, I'll let you serve me personally. I'm good, bro. Your experience unlocked the keyword #handy. Oh! Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords and see what you come up with.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to
That's
hit
an
the
interesting
hay.
way to sort it.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
They went by in a flash. One thing concerns me, though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. No, bro, they're fucking #starving. Doubt Hiriko would stop at the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. Nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes I was fast asleep. Dude, that must be fucking nice. Day 11. Oh my god, they've hit the school.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Huh? Sounds like somebody's here, but... Quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. What the fuck? It's... Bro, I just woke up! Can we calm down? I took a few hesitant steps towards the door and then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... I don't... Get out. Turn around. Turn around. Get out. Get out. Now. Turn around. Darmy. Is something wrong? Yo. Oh, Takumi. You sweet summer child, you. Don't you fucking sweet summer child me. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you want to come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second. Let's just die. 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 Okay, fine. You're gonna read this one for me. My line! What? Hey! Hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been Darumi'd, bruh. Chat, we all just got fucking Darumi'd. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help you cheer up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Yuriko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye! Darmy waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to go Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Okay, so Tsubasa's room was this way. Oh, right there. This is Tsubasa's room. Checking the nameplate to make sure I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Akemi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants all of us to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday, she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiroko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. I don't think that's what's happening at all, but I admire the optimism, Takumi. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. So you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Okay, let's get Gaku. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Bing bong. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiroko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What's she want this time? I know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. Oh, come on, man. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but fine. Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry that this is happening to you and only you. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. You're the weird ones for fighting? I'm thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I headed to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together, though? Can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Everybody's gonna eat, and we'll all be, and it'll be great. Everybody will be happy. Alright, everyone's here. It's the nut shack. Guess now we'll find out what this emergency meet is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Wait! Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them... Okay, never mind. Or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless! Hiroko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread, one per person. Just one slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could possibly be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Yes, I am. So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma. The non-fighters, as we've been calling you. I have decided. You are going to leave this school. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't like this. Huh? What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? What is this fucking homophobic dog-ass face, bro? Yuriko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose, and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Yuriko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. See, right, you gotta come back, bro. I'm begging you. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. We gotta put his ass in the Revive-O-Matic. Please. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Yuriko, please! This is all too sudden! Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us, or leave forever. Just 5 days? Brother, you have not said a word. What is happening? You do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. Their customary brusque attitude. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. Yuriko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. Come on, man! Stop! That's not true! If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Yuriko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still being better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds... I know! Sheesh, it's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this world, the whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one big string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Oh my god. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. Yeah, where Hiroko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa, I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. Why? What's going on? What's going on with you, girl? I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. Sure have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aotsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? Awesome name. I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about everything, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. He's going to kill her. Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. Damn. Ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins. I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? He gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to compete on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiroko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along? All just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this. Ugh. Excuse me. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, maybe there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? Response, all eyes in the room turned towards me. Of course. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you know Darumi'd only make it worse. Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse! We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. Dude, the fucking crew? My crew goes fucking hard. Feel free to screenshot. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals, Going forward, Eito, Takamaru, Darumi, and I went back to our room. Sorry, I'm yawning so much because this game is so boring. I'm just kidding. 5 days. It's 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Basa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Oh, Tsubasa! I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah. Oh, those look good as fuck. Oh. Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us. So would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. Am I a consolation prize? Why does the food in Ghibli look so scary? When the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Ah, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. Oh, cute. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Oh, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Android 03A, thank you for the tier 1. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? Sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? Keep it down. Keep it down. When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? Oh, do you get, like, nauseous? What? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, picturing myself fighting the invaders... Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. Thank you. The restraint. Thank you. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Phew. That's a tough thing to live with. Comments whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find a way to suppress her nausea. Ow, though. Puking is... Puking? Ato, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what's this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but I proceeded to tell Ato about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. No, this is bad. No, guys, this isn't gonna work. She shouldn't be. This is not the solution to the issue that we need. She should not be throwing up that much. It's bad. Like her fucking teeth are gonna fall out. Do they even have sick bags here? High quality ones at that? What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need them to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. Worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Fashionable sick pouch. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. That's great, man. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. Oh my god, guys. The materials we need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bag seemed easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort? I'll look for a fashionable pouch if he can handle the string and plastic bag. Thank you for the follow, Pregnant Adam Sandler.
Welcome back!
Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Ellie, thank you for the raid with the party of 53. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. The moral of the story is don't sell all your plastic trash. That just seems like good advice. That just seems like good advice. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Thank you again, Ellie, for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Welcome everybody. I'm playing the 100-line Last Defense Academy. The newest joint venture between Kodaka of Danganronpa fame and Uchikoshi of Zero Escape fame. Welcome. We're gathering materials to make a sick bag for a girl who gets nauseous. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. No image. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Huh, okay. Oh. Where is Darby? There you is.
Huh?
Darmy, do you have a fashionable pouch? I genuinely hope Kodaka just keeps making Danganronpa variants forever. I hope he makes a Souls-like that is somehow Danganronpa-like. It seems like that's just all he wants to do. It seems like that's all he wants to do. I feel like he could very easily make one that isn't Danganronpa if he so chose, but it's all he does. I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog. So I wasn't cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Raw dog. Awesome. I love her. Can we get another egg joke? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They cannot do that again. They cannot do that again. They couldn't do it the first time. Yes, there is a line in the beginning of the game in one of the first 7 days where a character makes mention of okay, so there's a character that doesn't like hitting girls, right? So there is a character that wanted to hit a girl, so he basically said, "Are you sure you're not actually like a trans man? Can you please crack your egg so you can take a pounding?" At the time when I read the line aloud, I was stunned and like bewildered. And then after stream, I thought about it more, and the conclusion that I came to is I don't think anybody involved in the making of this game has any right making that kind of joke. I don't think like I don't think that is a good trade. I don't think that's a good trade for, like, visibility, you know? Like, let's wait a little bit, maybe, if at all, but also maybe never. Also, a habit that I'm already seeing in chat that I am like trying my very hardest to not do is I already see people basically splitting this game into 2 halves where they basically call the bad parts where they basically call the bad parts of the game the Kodaka part of the game. And then they call the good parts of the game the Uchikoshi part of the game. No. Guys, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. This was a team effort, and also those guys are friends. So, like, they both made this. They both worked on this game, like, alongside countless other individuals. Anyways. Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas on where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around where we found Ato, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was so I could maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetics shop from Darby. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Okay. Talk to Kako. If I can talk to Kako alone. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry our own bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister, dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks. I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. I guess. Okay. Can't talk to Hiroko. What's up, Ato? Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. This is a screenshot. This is a screenshot. He's so happy. He's so happy about his fucking plastic bag, bro. Let's fucking go. Nice one, Ato. Fuck yes. Dudes rock. Dudes fucking rock. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Alright, man. I'll talk to you later, dog. Alright, let me talk to Takemaru. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before. Pictured here.
The workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
It sounded a little something like that. Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, you know where I can find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. The fuck you say to me? Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on a fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darby told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Ato outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Day 12. Wait, but wait, my morning announcement. I need my morning announcement. I'm breaking out in hives. Where's my morning announcement? I can't function without my fucking morning announcement. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch Takumi? Dude, this is fucked. This is fucked. It's all different. It's all different. It's all fucking topsy-turvy, upside down, cats and dogs. Treasure chest bases will now appear during explanations. Landing on ones will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items for treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest bases whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. And that should be in that direction. I know that's right. Can I not go? Oh, okay, they're gonna make me walk there. Fine. See a sign in the middle of your path. Oh, let's just keep going. You mindlessly made your way forward until the path became desolate. We were able to pick up craft materials along the way, but it was a tough journey. Holy shit, what the fuck? Did anybody read this sentence? What the fuck?
I'll take this with me.
I got item. And there are how many days? You explore an abandoned building. You find a loose cable that's still live. It's smoking and might catch fire soon. Look for the circuit breaker. Turn off the breaker, cutting off the electricity. You then waited until it was safe before pulling out the cable.
We did it.
You see something shining under some rubble and needles. What could it be? It's going to be hard to reach it without getting hurt. No. There's no guarantee that anything valuable was inside. You decided that it wasn't worth the risk and left behind. Nothing ever happened.
What?
Torn dress. Find an old cassette player on the ground. It looks like it still works. Play the tape. Healing music began to play. Its dulcet tones soothed you.
Yes!
We got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Alright. Easy. Fashionable sick pouch. Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we get this to her. I don't think that's true. I don't think this is true. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. Things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Kadoro is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. Guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only gonna cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wait! Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Oh, this is a mini... Wait, this is a mini game! Oh my god, wait, it's a mini game! Holy fuck. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. Oh my god. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100 to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Okay, this 100% becomes like an issue later on. This 100% is like, if I don't successfully persuade this person, I don't get to fight. They don't get to fight. She's for sure the tutorial. Begin persuasion!
Huh?
I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park.
Good.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Awesome.
Of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke.
Good.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looks this cute. I wouldn't be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke whenever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. It like super isn't, but whatever. We're gonna keep going. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
This is it's just now setting in that I'm playing a video game and that this is the video game that I'm playing. This has been like an insane like 5 minutes so far. Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. You need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school?
Oh, God.
It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's
Good.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it.
I'll puke
I don't
too!
want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
Anyway, I couldn't. Neither of those seemed like good answers. Anyway, just give up trying to get me to fight. I'm way more scared of getting teased than fighting invaders. Boss is terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. If I don't eliminate that worry for her, she'll never agree to fight with us. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her.
You want to
Maybe I do have to tell her. Oh, I have to.
Pukette.
I really do have
All the boys
to.
in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know
I
how
have
much
to
the
tell her that I'll
impact
puke with her.
puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day, or how the boys would. It was hard each time. That's why I decided.
We wouldn't make fun.
I trust you. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me an... If someone ever... No! I'm too scared. I can't do it.
I'll puke with you.
What? What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way, we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for
You're
puking.
gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
That's another screenshot. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. Continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I'd gone through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Wait, I need to hear that again. I need to hear that again.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
You're stupid, aren't you? Yeah, it's the fucking sword. You're stupid. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? Dude, it's working. She's gonna let me hit because I said I'd throw up with her. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Holy shit, that was more effective than anything else that I had said. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I tried my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled.
Ah,
I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? No, Takumi, no! Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. He hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic.
Huh?
You mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karo is to me, then. You mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that could be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would
That's enough
always cheer
reminiscing.
me up with his
Shut up
belly
now.
laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop,
Perfect!
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way! Vasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us
And protect
together!
what matters most to us together.
Oh god, she exploded! I just got the achievement. Listen to me! Successfully persuade someone. Fighting to protect humanity? To protect my grandpa and his workshop? Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll Think about what it is I really want, and what I need to make it happen. I wonder if you can fail other ones, or if there's maybe alternate persuasion routes, different ways to persuade people. Maybe. This feels incredibly, like, the fact that you literally cannot fail this makes me imagine that you can fail the other ones. Like, the next person that I try to convince, I could probably just as easily fail to convince them, and then I'm fucked, and then that person just doesn't join the fight. And then that probably sets me on whatever fucking route. Is that okay? Sure. That sounds great. Okay. And thanks, Takumi. Day 13. Dude, the fucking... I'm breaking out into hives, bro. Where is my fucking morning announcements? Phew. Did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. God. Everybody here seems fucking impossible. Like every single fucking person has... Oh, God. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. Is he? I don't agree fucking at all. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. No time to waste. Grab the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. They all... Oh, man. You live like this? Bro! What the fuck? We've only been here like less than 2 weeks. How? Brother, if you fight, I'll clean your fucking room for you. Like, please. Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple of screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. We don't defend the school. Everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. Care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. That is what an orphan... Yeah. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. See, sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad, because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. Hey, careful! Don't talk shit about the TRC, bro. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't! I struggle enough looking after myself. Yeah, fucking clearly looking around. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills. Then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! Whack. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. Nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the Gift-O-Matic in the rec room. What will get him to open up to me? Something he wants. Something with monetary value. The gold? No point in trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Okay. Peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirei said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. Wait, she's based? So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. Might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. Oh, gotta go. Present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. No, I don't think he would. I think he would immediately turn it into some fucking like, oh, what do you think? Oh, what, because I'm a poor orphan? You think that I need your pity? That I need your fucking thrift shop? Like, no, But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'd have to be something he likes. If I'm gonna get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. How is Kodaku Uchikoshi, baby? Good, Mar. Good. It's good. It's good. God damn it, I guess I'm fucking playing this. Yeah, play this. Play this instead of Raincoat. play this instead of Raincoat. Put this higher up on the list. Put this higher up on the list of priorities. Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Huh? Needles and thread? Mara, are you streaming? Are you streaming tonight? That's never stopped me. True, true as fuck. Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I could do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Probably out of fucking necessity. Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped day in and day out, he just got good at it. Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. This motherfucker can't keep a story straight. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? like goddamn. Like goddamn. Why does Takemaru know everything? That's true. He's a fucking little gossip. He's such a bitch. But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. What am I looking? Oh yeah. Alright, where are you, Darumi? What's up, Darumi? Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel! Put that down! Put that down! Help! Somebody help! 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 Somebody help me! Help me! Somebody help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Please! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. Yeep, I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think about how much easier I can do my cutting. And she's gone. That's bad. Nope, that's bad. Nope, that's bad. That's even worse than her having it in front of me. She's gone. She's gone. Darumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. She's kind of Lala coded. She's immensely Lala coded, Mar. She's immense. She's 100% Lala coded. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. What about clothes? What about clothes? What about lobsters? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although, giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. It doesn't seem like no amateur. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. And what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Search the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching... Oh, how convenient. Alright, thank you. Thank you. 17, yes, thank you. You got it. I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad somebody knew what I was referencing. That's a Jerk City reference for you right there. What about fat queer dicks? A sewing kit. With a sewing kit with all the tools needed for any project in the hands of an expert, it's better than a machine. Sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. It's a lot of materials. Gathering all is gonna be a pain. Yeah, she's found the fucking surgery kit. The place Darmy found was a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might could work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darmy show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather materials. Really cutting it down to the wire. I'm not going to be able to convince everybody. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? Like, the deadline is in, like, 2 days. Is it day 16 or day 15? I think it's day 16. Okay, take me to that hospital, Darumi. Yo! Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Look at the flowers. You're able to take a brief rest while looking at the beautiful flowers. You pick up a mask with an exotic design. You feel a strange force acting on you. It's urging you to put the mask on. Nope. You shouldn't carry on such a suspicious mask. Throw it far away. Nope, I'm good, bro. Find an old cabin made of scrap and driftwood. Some of it might be useful as crafting materials. Take pieces from the inside. There was a map inside. It detailed what materials could be found in the surrounding area. My immediate thought was, like, I wasn't even thinking of fucking JoJo's. My first thought was the fucking mask from Lethal Company. And I was like, nope, nah, dude. I'm okay. I'm fucking so good. Find some flowers. How beautiful. You gingerly reached out your hand and safely plucked the small flower.
We did it.
So how is Tactics Ronpa so far? Pretty good. It's been more Ronpa and less Tactics today. I'm gonna play all the swigs. You felt yourself returning to childhood as you enthusiastically sung on the swing. However, the feeling gradually faded. You're too old for this. Brother, what are you talking about? These characters are like fucking 18. They're absolutely not too old for this. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing Aerogay. You got it, man.
Hi.
How are you even playing those anyway? Wait, you have a computer in your room? I don't want to know, actually. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what her room looks like. If that's what fucking Gaku's room looked like, I do not want to know what Darumi's room looks like. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. I still can't believe you made this much trash in 2 weeks. Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom so badly. I'll be right back. Oh, Takumi, you're back. Hello. Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me was with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I could tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. Oh, God. And no, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? This is a post-Wojak Danganronpa, you're totally right. What does his hair look like? I mean, it kind of just looks like a bowl cut underneath. I think it's just... this is not like a... I don't think this is supposed to be like a Jotaro type situation. I think it's just that his hat is tattered. And like, fucked up. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
Dragged to this completely insane place.
You're a chicken!
And then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them? Seems like you're the one.
Got your ass.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Damn, that was quick. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. Dude, awesome. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'll gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, but if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? No way. It's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Fuck, it's over.
Well, I want to help you.
Shut up, I don't need your help. If you feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers. Wait, I'm with this guy. Seems like shallow empathy only has the opposite effect. No good. I failed. What can I do to get Gaku to fight when he's holding such resentment for the Tokyo residential complex?
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 7. I worked every day. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Why did I have to work this much? What did I do to
Isn't that
deserve
messed
this?
up?
Why did that line play?
So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever.
Fetal emotion.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamaru told me. You're the oldest in a group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. The complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. Bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. Ah, come on. I know you don't mean that. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. Then why were you working your ass off for them? What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life would be as miserable. Those brats can go die, 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 die,
I
die.
hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
I know you don't mean that. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe
Yeah, but you
moved
didn't.
out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you...
Fuck. He is pissing me off, though.
already.
Not until society gives me what I owe. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. Nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling.
The reason I was holding down so every cent, I'm the one and despite all that, they just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, I must have
You sound like a
mended their
mom.
clothes without their little parent.
Okay.
You sound
Bro,
like a
I'm
mom.
ass. Who are you calling a mom? I would have killed for a mom. Bring me a rich, nurturing biddy who'd give me all the chicken tendies I want. What the fuck? This guy is saying some crazy things. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
Okay, I just need to keep playing then.
That's
Alright.
just how kids are, though.
Well, I'm just a boy and life is a nightmare. I'm the only one making sacrifices. How's that fair? Pretty good. Alright, I just have to wait.
The reason I was holding down every time, and despite all that, they treated me. If any, I must have mended their clothes without their little. If it weren't for, I could have. Damn it! Just die! 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 You stupid brats! Die! 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 The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh, okay. I literally did just need him to. I just needed to let him vent. That's fucking funny. Damn it. Die. They can all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed, I start crying? It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
Took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes. I hit him with that Danganronpa stare.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you, like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family!
Just fight for your family.
Poor bastard exploded. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. This is some fucking Persona ass like social like end of social link like music. What the fuck? Dude. Why Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them, even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck, but still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. Dude. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Needed this. The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed feeling like it would be just another morning. Then... Huh? Who could that be? I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make? There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been Daramid.
Hey!
Yeah, sure. You got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiriko sent me on important business. I like that she trusts you enough to do this. Mistress Hiriko? She wants you and me and Takamaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know, I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiriko's others must be carried out promptly and efficiently. The army bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiriko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Darumi leaving chaos and destruction in her wake reminds me of the fucking, oh my god, I can't remember the name of the video. But it's the one, it's like the... There's it's the one where it's like the goth girl like walking into frame and she's walking really slowly and it's just like ground, like the sound of like the earth shaking and like gunshots and screaming, and it's like these shoots hurt but they're so punk. That's what I imagine Darumi is like. Yeah, that's it. God, I hate high heels, but they look so punk. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiriko wants to discuss that test she mentioned? Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all up just like you told me. You have to, girl, you have to stop that. You have, for your sake, you have to cut that out. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Oh, no. Oh no. Mistress praised me. Did something happen between these two? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time?
Oh.
I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, and not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. I mean, that is true. That is true. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. They're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway. What difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Amina more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. Okay, goodbye. As usual, Hiroko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that? You have to... How about we stop talking for a while? Dragon Guard 1, thank you for the sub at tier 1. Something she said just now bothers me. I think everything she said bothered you. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys. Hey. I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll be all over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. Dude. My fucking bro. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Back in my mind, I'd been hoping really, that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I managed to chase Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kaku before it's too late. I mean, Ima said he had a plan, didn't he? Oops. I keep thinking that RB is dash. Let's talk to Shoma. As much as I really don't want to. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. That's what I'm fucking saying. Hey, Shoma. That deadline Hiroko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. You sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? Shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or physiological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. Oh, brother. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Oh my god. Show him about his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Alright. I keep pressing this fucking Trails of Cold Steel is ruining my life. I keep pressing RB thinking it's dash. This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiroko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. He's going to kill her! He's going to fucking kill her!
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. He's going to kill her! He's going to fucking try to kill her! Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope this secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Alright, Kako. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Oh, this, I don't like... That's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. Girl, do you need help? I mean, I know you need help, but like... Do you need help? Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. That's a discussion for another lifetime. I'm not prepared for that. I'm not mentally equipped to handle that right now. I don't know what it went into it. Okay, but let's put Eva and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Wait, she's lifting the pizza with her mind. Yeah, this is fucking not like this. Is it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright. I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time. That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. I've talked to all 3 of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. That sucks. That sucks for her. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those 3 really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? Wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Are we about to get Darmy? Are we about to get fucking Darmied again? Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Oh, we got A-Toad. That's good. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, A-Toad. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hiroko. What about her? What about him? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. About the war? What did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko was hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the banner, we would have gotten into a big argument. Things are strange enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? Why don't you think back to what Hiroko told us before she left and see if anything stands out? Enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. What does she know about the enemy commanders? The humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we come up against. Also, she said that that was the first one that was humanoid that she's fought. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Huh? This is literally... Dude. It's crazy. Okay. I said a lot of this. Okay, so she's been through this before. I mean, she literally told us that she's already been fighting. That she's been fighting for a while now. I said this when I played the game last time, when I played the demo. It's crazy how much of this music is just Danganronpa music. Like, this fucking song that's playing right now, this is just Danganronpa music. Like, they made a fucking Raincoat doesn't even have music that's like this Danganronpa. This is a different publisher. This is not even Spike Chunsoft. The most Danganronpa music that Raincoat has is the one that's fucking do 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 do. Like that's like kind of it. Never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. Hiroko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We'll have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. And what she knows will allow us to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, We can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We can even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiriko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with, anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiriko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. It's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? Yes. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiriko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway. I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi. You have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiriko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private. Just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiriko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Hiriko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. The leisure lounge! Edo said that Hiriko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own? Look, Takumi, over there! Edo pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. I'm going to press A. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. I'm pressing A. Standing there was, of course... I know that's right.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right, we wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
You watch Hiriko make her way to the locker room, the silence only being broken by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Alright, I'm going to come right out and ask. Hiriko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? Makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiriko. Now that CRA is gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. This unit? If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. Really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything, now can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you, exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It will be better for our morale that way.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Uh-oh. 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 I don't like this. They're gonna do some shit. They're gonna do some shit that's like, let's talk about this tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow morning comes.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I told you. Fuck, I told you. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that all right with you, Hiriko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Oh. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. I don't think that's true. I super don't think that's true. Those people cannot handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright. I'll trust you. Dude, the flags. The flags, bro. Just be aware that it's a long story. You may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept the secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I never really thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. I bet you will. Eat later, Hiriko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and time again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? I have to sneeze. Oh god. The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe you're really that heartless. I have to sneeze again. Oh. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Bro, fake degaffer! Fake degaffer! Despite those words, Hiriko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiriko. Not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Ho and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. Glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war. But it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. Better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. So ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. I think this day will be the last day for the stream. I've checked all around this side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. Yep. She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. Don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. But when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiroko wasn't there. Waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. Scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiroko was gone. Vanished. Without a trace. That's two people that have been, like, that have disappeared right before they promised to tell the truth about this war. This is a bad sign. Where'd you go, mistress? Oh, she got her bad. Oh, she got her horrendously. Safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. Must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiroko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sirei. You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that, you're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man! Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention that I'm a master in the art of love? Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. Huh? Financial aid of my many kind friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. Brother! Brother, you were taking back shots to put food on the table for your sister? What the fuck? Get in VC? What the fuck? I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but there is no aura. There is no aura here. There is no aura here, man.
Ugh.
So, you were gonna put the moves on Hiroko and get her to let you off the hook that way?
Huh?
Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that, I don't even know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiroko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah, we've got no Sirei, no Hiroko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with the worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again?
Hey.
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiroko for the rest of the day. By the time when the sun went down, we made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. Fucking ding dong, bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
This is terrible. It felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hiroko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers hasn't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi, it's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need to be is to be sleep deprived during it. Can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack by taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiroko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. Back tomorrow, like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? All right. When you save in the middle of an event, you will be placed at the start of an event when you load the save data. What does that mean? Hey, I'm home. Hey, I'm home. How you feeling? I'm feeling hell clues right now, Char. It's hell clues. It's hell clues in here. Char, I cannot believe the strength. I'm on day 17. Char, I cannot believe the Herculean strength that you had, the strength of will that you had to sit on Yuri and not say a fucking peep about it. You are the strongest person I've ever known. Oh, dude, it's awesome. I played 8 more days. I played 8 more days of the game. I did 1 battle. I got in 1 fight That whole time. Fuck yes. Alright, I'm gonna save one more time, just in case. And I'll worry about that incredibly imposing and ominous warning when I get there. Who is... I gotta meet this fucking freak. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm devastated that this isn't a stream series. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need you guys to understand. I need you guys to understand something. I need you guys to understand something. Okay? Here's an anecdote. Here's an anecdote for you. So my girlfriend Erica has already read Umineko, right? She read Umineko long before I will. I asked her earlier. She is somebody that she reads extremely fast. She reads extremely fast. I have watched her play. I've watched her read visual novels. And text will be on screen. A full text box will be on screen for maybe like less than 1 second, and then she will press A and move on to the next text box, and that's how fast it takes her to read text. It's still... I asked her how long it took her to read all of Umineko earlier today, and she said that it took her over 140 hours. I need you to understand that I am going to be reading out every single line of text in the entire game for maybe a few hours at a time a week. When the Umineko streams start, that's it. That's everything. That's everything, bro. I don't have time for anything else. I don't have time for another stream series like that. You want to talk about streamers getting old? I'm gonna be old when I fucking finish. Year-long stream? It's gonna be more than a year. No shot, it's gonna be more than a year. I promise you. I promise you. And I'm so looking forward to it. You gotta stream it more than once a week. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I could. But that's it for... Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Ah! I didn't realize I was open on the stream. That was so scary. That was so scary. I was like... There was literally nothing incriminating. There was nothing incriminating on that page. Other than where Firefox thinks I live. But I was so fucking afraid. I forgot that I still had that source like visible. So that was a stream. That was 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. I had fun. I had a wonderful time. I'm going to look at I'm really looking forward to playing more. I'm going to look on Blue Sky, see if there is any art, and there is not. So, okay. Let me see here. Who is... Bro. Nobody is fucking streaming. I know who we're rating. I know it's the easiest raid of my life. Thank you for coming. I had a lot of fun tonight. What else? What's going on? I might do a stream on Tuesday. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. Thursday is more rain code. We're back to rain code. I think now I'm not saying that Thursday will be the finale of rain code because there is more stuff to do. But I do think that on Thursday I may beat rain code. I think that might happen. You're pretty close. I know I'm pretty close. I fucked up and I have a really bad habit. I'm going to shame myself on stream. I have a really bad habit of looking at achievements for a game that I'm in the middle of playing. And arguably worse so, I have a bad habit of looking at hidden achievements because it's a button that's so easy to press. Even though literally 100% of the time hidden achievements are hidden for a reason. So with that a little bit of knowledge, and a little bit of context clues, I have the sneaking suspicion that I could probably beat Raincoat next stream. Whether or not that ends up happening, we'll see. I'm not gonna call it the finale because it super isn't, but we are we're close. 100 line hidden achievements descriptions are super detailed spoilers. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no. Those I'm not looking at. Those I'm for sure not looking at. The only reason I looked at the ones for Raincoat is because I'm missing 2. There are 2 hidden achievements left, and I was like, well, what could they possibly be? And then I was like, oh, that's what they could be. Oopsie. But yeah, so Raincoat on Thursday. And then Friday is fucking nothing. I got no shit to do on Friday now. My Fridays are free for a while. So I'm gonna fucking chill out. You could play 100 line. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You could play outside. That's true as fuck. Outside could hit right now. Can you play Long Live the Queen? How much is Long Live the Queen, Char? Long Live the Queen. It's $3.49. Wait. It's on sale for $3.49 right now. Okay. Oh, and that sale ends in 12 hours? Okay. Yep. You got it. All right, I'll buy that later. I'll buy that after stream. All right. All right. So I'm gonna so I guess I know what I'm playing on Friday. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. We are going to raid we're gonna raid Shrimps 24/7. It is literally a channel that is just shrimps. It's just a cam of shrimps. Little shrimps. And the raid phrase is "You've been Darumed." So we're gonna Darumed the Shrimps 24/7 channel. Again, thanks for. Oh my god, I have to sneeze a third time. Sorry. Thank you. Oh. Mean thing to do to shrimps, I think, but okay. All right. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. I had a great time. I hope you can see Raincoat for your not Raincoat, 100 line for yourself somehow. Whether you buy it, whether someone else you know buys it and you watch them play it, some other third thing that I can't encourage on stream. This game seems fucking awesome. Have a very good night. Goodbye.